despite what this video is called, I'm going to warn all the normal people out there, all the kind of people who don't really want to improve but want to, get through it easily, that this video, it's not going to be the sexy answer that you want to believe. It's not going to be me saying, just believe in yourself and you can do whatever you want. It's not going to be me saying anything that you really haven't heard before. But it's just going to be me trying to put it in a different way where you actually understand what and why I'm saying these things. So when you're improving yourself, everything's going great, you're doing well, whatever. But what people get stuck on is they end up watching YouTubers and gurus and everything like that. And, watching them, listening to their advice, and they feel like they're improving because they're watching all these videos about people talking about self-improvement. But in reality, they're not taking action. And if you don't take action to get better in whatever they're talking about, then there's no point in watching the videos. If you don't take action, are you actually improving yourself? At that point, self-improvement just becomes you watching more content. It becomes more pointless content where you're just watching it for entertainment instead of for educational purposes. If you don't take action in the things you do, you're never going to succeed no matter how badly you want to. Like, for example, in school, let's say you want to have a 4.0 GPA throughout all of high school, and somebody tells you that you should do your homework and study 15 minutes a day for tests. You're like, okay. And then you don't do your homework, you don't study for tests. And then what's going to happen? Are you going to get a 4.0 GPA? Or are you going to get like a 3.0, 2.0 GPA? You're probably going to get the lower GPA, right? Because you're not doing your homework, you're not studying. It's the same thing. Because you didn't take action by studying and doing your homework, your GPA is going down, right? The same thing in self-improvement. People can tell you to do whatever you want. I can tell you to do whatever I want you to do, whatever worked for me. But if you never take action in the things that I tell you to do or that anybody else tells you to do, you're never going to improve yourself. You're going to stay stuck no matter how many self-improvement videos you watch. And that's what a lot of people get stuck on. They watch these videos thinking they're so cool and they're so awesome. I do the same thing sometimes. I find myself watching videos and think that was cool, and then I don't really listen to anything that they said. I don't take action on anything. I just kind of consume the content. And it's a bad habit to get into, but almost everybody's in that habit. So how do we fix it? Well, first of all, you need to stop watching as many self-improvement videos. And I know that sounds kind of weird coming from somebody whose entire channel is self-improvement, who has like some 200 videos on talking about self-improvement, but truth, you need to stop watching as many self-improvement videos and start focusing on, one, bettering the thing that you're already doing. So getting better with meditation, maybe taking more cold showers, maybe working out one more day a week, something like that. Getting better at something that you're already trying to do, focusing on that more. And then also, if you want to watch self-improvement videos, that's fine. But remember that if you don't do anything with the knowledge that you're trying to gain from these self-improvement videos, there's no point in watching them. There's as much point in watching a self-improvement video about meditation if you're never going to meditate as there is about watching some dude play Fortnite. Like, there's just no point, is there? So instead of focusing on, how can I learn this? How can I learn this? How can I learn this? What's this? I want to find the most optimal way. Start focusing on, how can I do this? How can I figure out a way to start implementing it? And that doesn't mean that everything that works for me is going to work for you. That doesn't mean that everything that you see out there that says it's the best thing ever is going to work for you. But if you never take action and at least try to figure out if these things work for you, they're never going to work because you never tried. Back in the day when you were 5 years old and you didn't want to eat your green beans, and your mom said, how do you know if you're gonna like something if you never tried it? It's the same thing in self-improvement. There are obviously going to be things that don't work for you that work for me. There are obviously going to be things that don't work for me that work for you. But the thing is, how do you know that they're not going to work for you unless you've tried? How do you know that they don't benefit you unless you've tried to do them? So instead of just cherry picking advice, just watching videos for no reason, start taking action. Start doing the things that we tell you to do. Because if you don't do the things that we tell you to do, there's no reason that you should even be watching any of us right now. There's no reason you should be watching me. There's no reason you should be watching, I don't know, other self-improvement YouTubers. The thing is, when it just becomes pointless content consumption, what are you really doing? It's really just dopamine, right? All you're doing is, you're watching these self-improvement videos and you're getting that dopamine from your brain because your brain thinks you're doing something productive. When in reality, you're kind of just sitting there mindlessly watching something that it's not going to really help you because you're not going to do anything for it to help you. And that's when it kind of gets to the point where you need to reevaluate why you're doing self-improvement, why you can't watch videos and take action. And then what I would do, go grab a journal, go grab a pen, write down some goals you have, and then write down how you're going to get them, and then focus on that more than learning new things about self-improvement. Because self-improvement doesn't have to be complicated when you're doing 20 different things a day. It's supposed to be really simple, and it's supposed to be an addition to your life. It's supposed to be a support. It's not supposed to be your whole life. Have a purpose outside of it. That can be engineering, sports, medicine, whatever you want. You have a purpose outside of self-improvement. Maybe it's teaching self-improvement, but that's still teaching. But the thing is, self-improvement, it's supposed to be a support in life. It's supposed to be something that helps you, but it's not supposed to be your entire life. So write down your goals and focus on them more. These papers right here, these are all goals. Every day there are goals and everything like that. Because that's what I want to focus on more than making self-improvement more complicated for me. So focus on your goals instead. Anyway, hope this video helped. Remember to take action and do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.